season of Love During Lockup, we were introduced to Bradley's sister Alyssa when she went shopping with Savannah at this furniture store, and we learned that Savannah and Alyssa have had a tumultuous relationship. They ended up fighting at one point. They got into a verbal argument at the furniture store, and Bradley's sister has came out of the woodwork and she is spilling all kinds of tea on Savannah. So it all started when she came into a Love After Lockup Facebook group and she left a post with a video of Bradley, and she said, "Hey, I'm Bradley's older sister, and just like I said, she's in full relapse. Taking almost 120 Adderall in 3 weeks. Bradley's so sick of it. She's a full-blown drug user again. She annoys the hell out of all of us." And she shared this video where Bradley's just chilling, trying to watch TV, and Savannah's annoying him in the background. And then she said, "Oh, and did y'all know that Bradley wasn't Savannah's dealer? He was her best friend Raven's fiance of 8 years. She was invited over for a threesome and took her best friend's fiance. And she never did meth. She was a full-blown crackhead." Then she came into the comments and someone said, "Are you the sister who is at the furniture store with her?" And she said, "Yes, ma'am. She had just been arrested for shoplifting from Target a week before and forged 2 checks while my brother was in jail." So it sounds like she's still up to her criminal ways if what Bradley's sister is saying is true. And then she said they cut out the conversation part and only showed when I called her out for lying for the camera. And that makes sense because I was confused why Bradley's sister got so heated so quickly when they met up at the furniture store, just because she said that she wanted to set boundaries with her. But now it makes sense as she was calling her out and they cut that part out. A few people in the comments were pointing out the fact that they had seen that Bradley's sister had her kids around Savannah, and they were posting these pictures, and they're like, "Well, why is she around your kids?" And she said, "We just found out about the pill thing this week. She's been close with us, lying about her sobriety. So yes, we're out doing things together." And then people were like, "You just want attention." She said, "Look, I'm on other platforms. A show about prison would not be the way." And she does have a following. She has a little bit of a following on TikTok. She has like 13,000 followers on TikTok. She's got a decent amount on Facebook too, I think. And someone said, "I like Savannah. She's funny. This sister, I feel like she's just talking ish, because why would somebody lie about doing meth and be doing crack instead?" And the sister responded and she said, "That's what's so effing weird. Why go to rehab and everything and not just be honest? You were mixing and smoking that Bobby Brown on a Newport 100? Shit, I was a stripper for 10 years. I would have lit up a drug test like a Christmas tree, but I never lied. You won't learn or get better in denial." I wonder if she is really taking these Adderall, if these are something that she's prescribed or she's buying these off the streets, because she is giving somebody that's got ADHD the way that she's all over the place. And someone said under my post about this situation, they said, "Old girl's popping 6 saddies a day. Good Lord, I bet you she's a vibe." And Savannah actually responded. She said, "Yo, this one got me. I definitely was not a vibe when I was popping 6 Adderall a day, but I sure the F thought I was." And a lot of people were tagging her and asking her what was her response. And this is the only comment that I saw she actually responded to. So the sister and another girl that has been dealing with Bradley actually came into my comments under my Facebook post about this situation. We started going back and forth, and I was like, "Hey, if you guys want to do an interview, hit me up." And they're both interested, and they said they have a lot of tea. So if you guys have any questions, then please let me know in the comments below what you want me to ask Bradley's sister and what you want me to ask this other girl. But this other girl, her name is Allie. And I was speaking with her, and she said, so I was the one who supported Bradley through all the facilities that he was incarcerated in. He was talking to us both, writing Hicks as our last names, and telling me Savannah is just there for the money and conversation. But then I got tired of it, and he wouldn't cut her off, so I ended things. But the communication hasn't been cut all the way out. She told me she doesn't believe that Savannah has any idea that Bradley still talks to her, but she said that Bradley is a very nonchalant person and does whatever he wants to do, and she says she has all kinds of receipts that she's going to share. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, please drop them below and I'll be sure to ask them. And then I was going and looking into Bradley's sister's profile, just trying to get some tea on her and Savannah's relationship. And this is a picture of Savannah and Bradley with her kids. And in the comments, Bradley said, oh, I thought that I was just going to send her this picture for a memory, and boom, this is the first thing on my feed. And Alyssa said, I mean, y'all was cute. It's my babies. And Savannah said, well, that was the intention. But Alyssa, I guess, had other plans. And Alyssa said, eye roll. And you can kind of see that she's kind of a little annoyed with Savannah. And then back in July, though, it seemed like her and Savannah were besties. She posted this picture with Savannah and said, happy birthday to my bestie, doe. We may not be seeing eye to eye sometimes and bicker like siblings, but I love you. Never gonna stop loving you. And then tag Savannah. And I'm very curious what Savannah has to say about all this, but I don't think she plans on addressing anything. I feel like if she was going to, she would have already addressed it by now. In my honest opinion, it seems like he's not that into her. Just the way he talks about her on the show, it doesn't seem like someone who's like head over heels in love with this person. He's like, oh, you know, I'm a realist. I don't know if we're going to be together forever. And he just seems annoyed by her. Like, there's videos she's posted with her and Bradley on her Instagram, and every video he looks annoyed. Like, the TV video that Alyssa posted, he was annoyed. And this video she posted, she's all up in his face trying to kiss him, and she won't stop trying to make out with him, and he's telling her to stop and everything, and she just won't stop sticking her tongue out and won't give up or get out of his face. And finally he gives in and makes out with her, but you could just tell he wasn't feeling it the whole time. But let's be honest, this tea that Bradley's sister just dropped is more interesting than Savannah and Bradley's whole season. And they're the one couple that's going to be returning for this next season of Love After Lockup that's going to be premiering in March. I'm like, why them out of all the couples you could have picked? But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.